So let's go ahead and get started, and we are going to add some paint to this little birdhouse that we're going to make into a haunted birdhouse. So we're just going to go ahead using some paint just along some of the edges that I know I won't get any paper, able to get paper on it. So this is just a 99-cent birdhouse I picked up at Michael's. And everything else that I'm going to use to make this is from my stash. So it doesn't take a lot. Just look through your stash and see what you've got. And if you're like most crafters, you will have a ton of stuff in your stash. So I'm just going to go ahead. I think the underside, that might be a little difficult to get some paint on, so I'd rather add paint now and cover it than try to cover it and not get paint on my paper later. So I'm just going to go through and paint away. And I'll show you as soon as I'm done. Alright, so I went ahead and actually decided to paint the whole birdhouse just because I wasn't sure where my paper might fit well and not fit well, so I just decided to go ahead and paint the whole thing black. It's tiny, so it doesn't take much paint or much time. Anyway, this is what we have for a base now. I'm going to let that dry, and then we will see about putting some pattern paper on it. Alright, so I dug around in my stash and I found some Halloween paper from Echo Park, and I've probably had this for a little while, so it's kind of cute. But let's go ahead, and I found this is kind of like a light purple right here, and I also found in my stash this little Halloween hat, and it's also purple, so I think the two together would look really good. So to start, I need to measure how wide. So the birdhouse is roughly 2.5 inches. So I'm going to go 2 1/4. So I actually decided to cut it 2 3/8. 2 1/4 was just a tad too small. So, and for the height, I am going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2 5/8. Let me cut 2 of those. And let's see. So that works. So what I also want to do is I'm going to ink up my edges as soon as I find my ink. Alright, so I went ahead, inked up all my edges, and I just used Distress Ink Black Soot. And I'm going to go ahead and stick these on now. So make sure we're working good. And some glue all over it. Stick that on. And I just happen to have a little roller, so we're just going to smooth it out. And the only reason I have that is because my grandson loves to play with that. I have no idea why, but he absolutely loves that thing. So happens to be close by. So add some glue to the next one. Make sure I squish that in. And flatten that out. There we go, there's that so far. And we'll work on the sides now. Alright, so I found this cute pattern here with little witch hats and boots and stuff like that. So same thing again, gonna go ahead and measure. So this looks like it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm gonna cut this at 1 3/4, I think. And that looks like it'll fit good. So in the height, we are going to go 2 1/8. So I'll cut 2. And do we fit nice here? That looks good. So I'm going to go ahead and ink those edges and then stick them on. Alright, so I just grabbed some regular old white computer paper, so it's super thin, and I'm going to measure at my widest point, which looks like 2 1/4. So I'm gonna cut that 2 1/8. And what's my height? My height is 1, 2, 3 3/8. Alright, and so I'm gonna hold it on there. So I'm gonna bring it up a little bit, as if, just like if I'm covering an album kind of thing. That way I will keep my space in. So what I'm going to do is we're just going to press down to kind of get an indentation. And I can already tell that that is not quite right. So I think I need to go a little longer. So what did I cut this one? Let's go 3 1/2. Let's try it again. So let's see. Come up just a tad. Oops. All right, let's see what we got now. All right, and let's try trimming that up. So everything I just folded on, we're going to cut. And let's see. All right, so now I'm going to trim it a little bit like this. And you might have to do this a few times till you get exactly what you need. And looks like I need to trim this side a little more. Oops. And doesn't look too bad. My points don't line up, but I don't know if that is the house. But that's okay, because it is a haunted house, so it does not actually need to be perfect. And then let's see how I would line up here. So this one, so I think that works there. I punch. So it looks like I need to come over a little. This is just a template, remember, so. So that looks pretty good. And then my circle inside. Let's get a craft knife. Cool. So now we're just going to go ahead and trace this out on some pattern paper and cut it out. All right, and now let's go ahead, cut out around where the little post is going to stick through. That looks pretty good. So let's go ahead now and cut out our circle. And I'm doing it like this first because I want to go ahead and ink around the outside of that. All right. Okay. And let's pop that off. And ink this one up. And then the back side should be super easy because we don't have to cut nothing for that one. All right. And let's fix that. And then right around here. All right, and then my knife kind of scratched up some of the paint, so I'm just going to ink it, call it a day. Okay, and then glue this on. And then you will know exactly how to do the back side the exact same way, except for less challenging because we don't need to cover nothing up, or cut anything out rather. Cool, there's that. And I'm just going to cut the back one, but you know how to do that, so I don't need to show. All right, super cute. Now the fun part, which I always like after the paper's on, is actually just embellishing. So this little guy, I think, not sure where I got it from. I've had it for a long time. Doesn't even, you know, I almost feel like it's from AC Moore years ago. And obviously they're not in business no more. So I was thinking putting the cute little hat kind of off to the side, maybe. Does this come out? Let's see. Or should I, let's see, how is it in there? I think it's glued in. So what if I stick it down in here? Maybe. So let's trim that up. So let's go. And can we get it back in there? Kind of cute. Be off to the side. I think I need to bring it down a little lower though. Probably be easy if I just took the stick off of it. I kind of like it there to hold it. What do you think? Cute, cute. All right, let's glue that down because I want it to be down and not interfere with my little rope. And this is just fabric, so that should just bend. So I have my hot glue gun already going. So we're going to glue a little there. Oops, don't stick it. And I'm going to glue a little right there. And I know that's going to be hot, so I don't want to touch it. Super cute. All right, and what else do I got? So I also have these eyeballs that I got from Michael's a couple years ago, maybe. And I was thinking think I put an eyeball. What other color do I have? I think the green might show better. I was thinking a little one, but I think I need a big one. That's cute. All right, we're gonna stick an eyeball on. And it is a sticker, but fun fact, a couple years ago, I was or maybe it was last year, I made something with eyeballs on it, and I had an eyeball floating around, and I literally have an eyeball stuck to the corner bottom of my television. And I'm sure some of you may not even be surprised. All right, and let's see what else we got. Let me look. That's kind of so cute. All right, let me look through my stash and see what else I can find. So I think I'm going to add, and it looks like my little window here will fit perfect on her. What about this one? I like her. All right, so we're going to go with her. And pull my, we may not get to use the window. I don't have one that goes that direction, do I? No. Shoot, because I really wanted to use that. Should I put it on the roof? Maybe we'll do it on the roof. So we do it at an angle. So we're going to make our own witch's window. And then she can't escape. All right, let's do that. So we have to put it at an angle because the witch's windows are at an angle. And do you know why some houses have a witch's window? Super cute. All right. That is so cute. So anyway, the idea of the witch's window was it was tilted at about a 45-degree angle, and it is rumored that witches cannot fly at an angle, so therefore they cannot come into your house. But anyway, there is that. And let's see what else. I have the bird stickers, but I don't really think they're going to show up very well. But I also have these little coffin stones, tombstones, coffin stones. So let's see what maybe we can put on the house. I told you I was sick. She only had a ghost of a chance. R.I.P. I think that's it. They're all the same. All right, so we have room here. We do. We could do them at an angle. Let's see. Maybe. Or do they fit together? Maybe like this. Let's see. That one like that. That's hot right through the wood. And let's see. put it on a little angle. Where am I going this corner? I feel like that would have to be shimmed up, maybe. Can get it to just to go. All right, so that's on the back. All right, so I still need some more stuff. Let's see what I can find. I wish I could find, I know I have like little pumpkins. Wish I could find the little pumpkins. Gotta put a spider on. It's kind of cute. How's that? All right, let's see what else I can find. So I went digging a little more and I found some more. So I have these little pumpkin lights. And these are something when you go to a store and test out lights and you go ahead and hit them. Anyway, I had grabbed these from the garbage, or going to the garbage, I should say. But there's no way really that I can get these little lights to actually stay on, which would be cute. So I'm actually going to cut them off. I know they'd be cute if I could keep them on there, but it's a tester button, so it's not like I can keep that on at all. And I really just want the pumpkins. And if I ever do decide, I actually have some more. So, and let's try to get that wire down. Doesn't stick up and cut anybody. All right, and I'm just going to hot glue those on. So I need to get this a little more. Okay, so let's do a dab of glue. That's cute. I don't know if I need this second one because I think it might look weird. Although if I did the bat, I mean the spider, I was going to do the bat, oops, but he doesn't really stick very well. And I think the spider might be more cute there. So let's get him on. And we'll let that dry a second because my glue, whoops, my glue is really hot. And I don't want the glue to drip or him to drip. He already looks like he's got a big smooge. So there's that. Just let that harden on there. Do I want? And I also found these little skulls. So these might be last year's Tim Holtz. So maybe. Oh, that would be cute. The little skull next to the pumpkin instead. Do I want it that way, or we'll do it that way. Cute. And then maybe the other pumpkin. Do I want to put it there? I think that might be overkill. All right. We have that. It's coming out so cute. I need something for the sides though. I might have to, you know what, maybe we'll just do spiders. Yeah, we'll just do spiders. I think spiders will be cute. And that way they're similar to the front. All right, let him dry for a minute. All right, so he's drying right there. He's drying right there. I got to clean up that glue afterwards, or now. And then I added a spider up to the top of the witch hat. And that was because I had some glue smudge on the hat and you could see it. So I just added him there to hide any of the glue showing. And do I want to do, I feel like it needs another one. We're just going to spider it up. All right. We'll let him dry. There we go. That come out so cute. I'm not sure if that's dry. I'm going to hold it. Then our little window. Super cute. Do we want to really, do I have another spider? No. I don't know how well that's going to stay, so we're not going to go ahead with those guys. Do I have a sticker? Yeah, I think we're good. Or maybe another eyeball. We'll do another eyeball. Oops. Okay, maybe not that eyeball. Yeah. Let's just add another eyeball. There we go. That's cute. Alrighty. All right, and here is my first project for the 13 Frights of Halloween. I hope you enjoy week 1. Make sure you check down below to all the links to all the other witches that are making some crafty little projects for you. And anyway, if you're not already subscribed, hit the subscribe button, give it a thumbs up, and until next time, keep your spooky on.